and following. So which means not everybody gets everything I share every day, or else they would consider me to be a spammer, because Steve C won't see all of the Linux things I'm posting, because Steve C might not care about all the Linux things I'm posting. So when I post something hardcore Linux, I go into my circles and say just post to Linux. So that's why I have circles. Now, some people have many circles, and I want to say I'm following total combined in my circles maybe 50 people, 60 people, and I'm still only digesting 8, 9, 10 postings a day, because I just glance at it. This sucks. Mute. Look, this sucks. Mute. I don't even pay any attention. I don't have to look at it later. And then, of course, what I do, if I noticed, I've muted the last 5 from this guy. You're out of the circle of trust. Yeah.
Cool. Anything else on Google Plus, guys? All right. Okay, Timster, what else you got?
Yeah, I will say that Dort, thank you very much for spending the time to analyze the new technology there with Google Plus, man. It's really good. You can bring that kind of information to the show. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
cool.
Absolutely.
And there's all kinds of tips about the quick tip I'll give that I found and I shared in Google Plus. If you go into your Gmail in your web interface in a modern browser and don't hit anything, and then hit the question mark or shift and slash, you will be presented with a full screen help screen showing you every keyboard shortcut in Gmail. And if you were on Google Plus, you would already know that.
Oh boy.
There you go. Go ahead, Tim.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk about a game. And actually, guys, you don't have to have a freaking Tegra chip to play this game. And I don't understand why this game hasn't gained any popularity, because honestly, it's got really good graphics. It runs on any phone that's running Android 1.6. And it doesn't really have that many downloads, and I don't understand why. But it's called 3D BioBall. And I'm not going to load it up here on my phone, but I don't know if guys here in the chat and during post shows see me kind of playing it. But if you've ever played it's the stock game kind of that comes with your Android phone called Labyrinth, and it's kind of based upon that. It plays exactly like that, except everything is like in 3D.
Oh, this looks better than Labyrinth.
Yeah, it's definitely better than Labyrinth. And so you have like trapdoors, earthquakes, lightning strikes. You've got walls that are open that you could fall right off. Quicksand, acid. You got speed traps. You got ramps. It is all in 3D. And if there's a video there, I don't know if you want to play that, but it's fun, and I don't know why it hasn't caught on. It's only got 371 downloads. This is called 3D BioBall HD Free. So there is a paid version, but the HD3 gives you, wow. I'm trying to look here to see how many levels it gives you. Well, anyways, I'm still playing the free version, and I've gone through several levels, and I'm still playing.
This runs on Android 1.6. This is a great graphics, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, I did see this last week on Timster's phone, and I said, oh, my Lord, it looked great over a webcam. I said, what is that? And I couldn't believe when he, in fact, showed me it. I looked at the published date of how long this thing's been out, how many devices it supports on, and yet how few downloads and ratings it has. And
it's free?
It blows me away. Yeah.
It's got a free version. But there's a paid app that's got more levels, but man, I mean, I've gone through, I can't count how many levels, and I'm still rolling through it. And I'm trying to see here how many levels it supports, but I don't see that for the free version. Anyway, try it out, because it's a freaking blast. And I love the little Labyrinth game. I mean, I think it's intriguing. It uses your gyroscope and your phone.
Right.
And this just enhances it.
Awesome, man. Good game. I like it. It's very Marble Madness-esque. Marble Madness-esque.
Yeah. So
like
one more thing real quick, because I'm out of apps, and I'm just going to say this. There is a Tegra 3 coming. And Tegra 3 basically really, the Tegra 3 is really a quad-core processor, and it's really for tablets. So everybody keep your eyes out for the Tegra 3 tablets that are coming out. And here's a demo here of a benchmark called Global, and this will give you kind of an idea of what Tegra 3 can do. And you want to talk about freaking just, I mean, it looks as good as any graphics as you can get. You've got the 3D rendering, you've got anti-aliasing, you have shadow effects, just you name it, it's there, and it looks very good.
Wow.
And it's so, it's a shame. I think that NVIDIA is not going to be around for the mobile devices, at least from what I understand, coming up, after Tegra is over here.
Gotcha.
But,
Well, yeah, I'll just say super quick. 3 weeks ago, I said Tegra quad core.
Go ahead, Dora. I'll put you on camera. I saw you flexing over there before. I didn't know what you were doing.
It was just doing this, just doing a little, Hulk Hogan-esque, flexing because only because I read it, man. Oh no. Oh, that's why I have it. Because this site where I read it from in the past was really, I don't want to say credible. They seemed to be pretty accurate about stuff. They didn't really spread too much FUD. So I wanted to believe them, but I really wasn't sure.
Tegra 3.
These are phenomenal looking.
Now how do you feel, Eric, about your Transformer? Even better, right?
Oh man, don't rub it in, man. Come on.
You guys started it.
This Transformer will be fine for me for a while.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Until I get my new phone.
Good answer.
All right. We're back to Sean. Sean, you got anything else?
Yeah, I got one more. Now, this one has been mentioned, I think it was quite a while ago by Dor, but I just got it, and I totally utilized this app this weekend. It's called Widget Locker, Lock Screen. This app is sweet. My phone is like completely, I mean, I don't know if you can see, but I have, probably not, but instead of just having your normal unlock.
You can hold it up. Let's check it out. I think it might.
I don't know if the lighting is.
Bring it back a little bit. Okay.
As you can see, I have.
Oh wow, you do. You have like eight sliders.
Dude, I have it loaded, and I mean, I had one for the app I had said, "Here I am," so I could just, because I was driving, so I can't be fumbling everything. So I had it up on the thing. I would just slide it, click it. Here I am, and I mean, you completely customize this thing instead of unlocking and scanning to your app. I have two different my normal camera, and then a couple weeks ago I was on and I talked about FX camera, so I could slide it onto that, and then in the middle of it, I don't know if you could see, but I have the camcorder, so it's just instant right to the app. I have Pandora on there.
It's Widget Locker, it's called.
Yeah, Widget Locker, lock screen.
Oh yeah, I'll say I can't live without that app now.
It's amazing. I mean, I don't know how I passed it. I think it must have been an earlier show when I first got my phone, and I was just like, "Whoa, that's too much for me." But now it's like this thing is it's amazing. Even ROM'd, it's like, it's a great app, and I don't know how much it is because it's just saying that I purchased it. I can't. It was only like maybe $3. Yeah, $2.
Yeah, it's a steal.
Well worth it. I mean, you could just.
It is if you lock your phone.
Well, no. If you enjoy having instant access to things from picking up your phone,
right?
Because the basic thing is you can customize the configuration so it's not actually a lock screen; it's more of a screensaver. But you can still, at that screen, hit home and go home.
It activates. It turns on just when you pick up your phone, or you have to press a button.
It will activate when your screen dims, and then you can customize it to when you hit something, it can be a lock screen, and the only way you can get past it is either to activate one of the sliders or activate the unlock slider, or you can configure it to when you pick it up and you hit home, it goes home.
Yeah.
So it's not a lock screen.
I got you.
Yeah, I use it as a lock. I mean, I always click the the lock on it. I can't recommend this enough. I have HeyTel on there, Google Music.
Yeah,
I mean, you can just. I mean, I have room for probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more things. I think if I wanted, but I guess that would be a little obnoxious. But I mean, it has been talked about before. But just in case anybody is new to the show, got to check it out.
That's a good,
super cool app. I love it.
I think it's a worthy double recommendation.
Yeah, I have mine in a very simple fashion, I'll say. I have 4 sliders, one for unlock, one for volume, mute, vibrate, another slider for context, and super fast game. In between that top slider, I have Tesla LED, so I can immediately jump to flashlight, and I have that configured to where if it's on for more than a minute, it will automatically turn off. Beneath that, I have 2 widgets, battery widget, date, time, clock widget, and then beneath that, my dog catcher. Now, the only downside I'll say to this app is most home replacement apps, you can customize the row column count. So you can squeeze more stuff into the same amount of real estate. Widget Locker is the standard Android size, which is like 4 by 5.
Okay.
So you cannot squeeze, 6 columns and 7 rows on it.
Right.
But I'm okay with that just because of the functionality I get from it.
Awesome.
Yeah, you can definitely fit a lot on there.
Good stuff. All right, let's go over to Eric. Anything else for you, Eric?
Yeah, I've got actually I'm full of games this week for some reason. I maybe it's the tablet, I don't know.
Yeah.
But actually I played this one on the phone again more than this one does at least play on the tablet. I'll lift it up here so you can see.
Oh, this looks pretty cool.
This is called Monster Ate My Homework. And it's 3D, and you know what? I must be into orange balls again, because this one you press on it and it throws orange balls, and what you got to do is you got to knock the monsters. You got to knock the monsters off the floating box without knocking your homework off the floating box. And it's pretty neat. It's how you move it around. It's got good 3D graphics.
Cool, man. And
you click on there and nail them. Yep.
I love games like that where you throw stuff off the screen like that.
And you could throw them really fast too if you want, and knock all your homework off and lose.
Nice
like
big screen to work with there.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but this
fantastic.
game plays wonderfully on my Galaxy S also. Even though it does look really nice.
I'm gonna get that one. I'm into that one.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I like it too.
I just
That's
have
a
one
cool
word
game.
to say. Downloading.
If I don't know if I'll get another round here. I've got an Android problem I want to throw up to you guys too. If you guys want me to do it now or next time around.
Throw it now. What the heck?
Well, my Galaxy S has done this twice in the last month now, and maybe you guys have seen it before and know why, or have had your own verdict on why yours have done it. But it has restarted in my pocket, and I pull it out, and then it says safe mode down in the right corner or in the left corner, and it's all no frills. It's almost like Windows safe mode because you don't have any fancy backgrounds and everything's kind of low.
Wow.
Yeah, not doing much.
Damn.
Safe mode.
Yeah,
Never
out of
heard-
nowhere.
It's when you it's been out of your pocket. I mean, is it possible if it's in your pocket, possibly like a heating issue, maybe, or?
Yeah,
Is it rooted?
I don't know. Yeah, what I did, I had to just turn it off and turn it back on to get it out of it both times. I just wondered if anybody else had seen this. Now, I looked on the forums and stuff, and they said that you can manually put it into safe mode by hitting I think it's a home key as you're powering up on certain Android
Right.
models, but I know that was not the case, and I just wondered if anybody else seen it.
Okay, well, do you have soft buttons or hard buttons?
I have soft buttons.
Okay, then yeah, I don't think it could be accidentally being held down, that button, while it's in your pocket and something is causing it to reboot. There is a phone number, and I'm going to make sure